Hello, parlor trick tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Pools of Darkness with me, BlueAnkylo. So we've entered Kalistes' parlor, and it's time to slay her and all of her nasty, nasty spider children. So with that said, let's get started. We could take a quick look. I've done a bit of basic buffing, nothing crazy, just the main spells you might expect that would last a fair while. So we've got that going for us. And that's all. So let's get to work. This is the entrance to the parlor. Big room. We explore it. Thing is, a lot of my spells will wear off if I spend a lot of time exploring, so maybe once we've done a couple big fights, I'll be a little bit more thorough about exploring the edges of the map. You see a room filled with books. One lies open. The word Merilith catches your eye, and you read. Journal entry 48. Of course, we start the episode with reading. Merilith have but one fatal flaw, one chink in their armor. The drive to preserve their children is greater than to preserve their individual lives. As a lone Merilith is often the key strategist in a campaign, killing him or her is often all that is necessary to deal a crushing blow to your enemies. Therefore, search for the children, threaten them, and the parent you seek will come. Okay, so I assume the Merilith they speak of is probably Kalistes. A swarm of guards. 6 whole guards. I think we'll be okay. We've still got Storm here helping us out. Have I interrupted all of them already? Except that one. Okay, well let's go with the bow here. I've got all these awesome bows. I should try to use them. No magic for you guys. New round. Interrupt them all again. Start killing them all. Get out of my... Well, I guess, you know, we're in their home, but I said, let's just say get out of my way. Rodica could use some more arrows if I ever find some. Alright, so that was one door on the right. Let's look on the right side to start with. Seems like these wooden doors are, like, less important than the red doors. Still have lots of drow in them, clearly. Might be worth a fireball or something. Oh, you know what? We can probably get a pretty good cone of cold. From about here. So if I target maybe around here, it might hit most of them. Pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Oh, right. Still has a bow equipped. Well, I feel like I'm getting a little bit quicker about changing the weapons back and forth. If I did a little bit of prep work, I could probably arrange the equipment so that the bow was next to the sword and the shield, and then we'd be able to switch between them a little bit quicker. Alright. Oh, there's still one left. Oops. Alright. Job done. Money we don't really need. This was probably like a set piece battle, so some of the loot here might be useful. Yeah, like a helm. We could totally use some helms. Alright, let's detect magic. Hopefully it's a magical helm. It's indeed a magical helm. So we'll take that and the banded mail. I will take the dart, so I have at least a ranged option. I'll check the bracers. And I'll take the mirror, too. Anyone that has a silver shield should be reflecting gaze attacks. If you don't, you need a mirror equipped. Or ready, that is to say. So they were just normal bracers. And darts are reasonable weapons to throw at enemies. Javelins I can't even use as a mage. The banded mail turned out to be pretty garbage. The helm is good, though, and I'm going to give that to Rodica. Just to balance out the AC a little bit better. There you go. I get the next piece of awesome gear, okay? Now, I think it's possible... Oh, good! Because of our ward, we didn't get attacked by pets of Kalistes. They just warned the guards. But I'm thinking there might be some safe areas to rest in this dungeon. I had a quick look at the clue book without really going too spoiler intensive, and I believe those side rooms might be safe. So if we're having a really hard time, I'll test it out. But encounters like this should be fine. We can do quite a few of those before we need to rest. Alright, so... There's a lot of drow guards here, clearly. You're probably not meant to mess around. You're probably supposed to go straight to the boss if you know where to go. And, you know, Storm isn't totally useless. He's been helping out. Except for that time he got disintegrated. That was always good. We'll be laughing at him about that for ages. That's fine. Keep your garbage. So that was like the library. We went in there already. I feel like we'll just go kind of counterclockwise around the outside of the room, maybe. A web-shaped room. A drow servant is busy within. He sees you, but does not call the guards. You wish to kill Kalistes. I can help. He beckons you forward, pointing to the table. A basin rests there, filled with a still black liquid. You recognize it. The last time we looked at this, Calistes saw us and sent guards, so I've learned from my lessons. No. You politely decline. I assume that was probably a trap, right? Oh, fine. Last time it was a trap. Maybe it's different this time. You bend over it and peer into the depths. Oh, we get a journal entry. Everyone's favorite. The scrying room. The temptation is powerful. The flat, smooth surface of the mirror, seductive in its plainness. Slowly, slowly, color blooms in the depths. A face emerges from the depths, so clear and close. Those foolish drow, how they could have botched matters to this extent. Mortals loose in my webland. She uncoils an impossibly ebony length of smooth, gleaming body. Scales wink like gems. She slithers past a corpse on the floor, unlucky messenger, and comes around the side of her chair. A quick press of her fingers against the arm, and a drawer opens up. She takes a key on a fine silver chain and loops it around her neck. I'm going down to the treasure room. I am not to be disturbed for any reason. Leave the spare key where it is, or you to end up a contemptuous nod from the body, like him. Contemptuous. The mirror darkens and the slave nods. That's it then. Find the key, go down to the treasure room and kill her. He looks odd, fidgety. Finally he bursts out and die. She knows you're here, so go down to the kitchen to the larder. That's best. See, it's a trap. He just wants us to find her and be killed by her. You have just enough time to appreciate the beautiful weapons hanging on the wall when... Driders. Okay. Nothing too scary, though. I'll just try to interrupt one, I guess. Now, so far, I don't think anyone's ever been turned to stone by one of these spiders. I don't believe. If it ever happens, I'll be upset, but for now, they've never even hit us, I don't think. Alright, that's nothing to worry about. Any good loot here? Some arrows, I guess, if you were running out. I don't really care unless the elven chain was like +5, which I really doubt it would be. We're just gonna leave. Alright, big empty room, probably. A dead teleporter stands against the far wall. Good proof that you're hurting Kalistes. Was that the teleporter? I don't know what that one was all about. There were teleporters. Oh, sorry. I did it again. Hopefully that wasn't up for too long. Just for that one little fight. It was just driders and stone spiders. Anyway, this room had this. A teleporter that apparently is broken because of us. Maybe. A room full of primping drow hand servants stop their gossiping to peer at you. Who are you? What are you? Lesser beings stay in the basement. Get down there before we tell Kalistes. The drow turn their back on you. Huh. No pets, but guards. I mean, it's nice and all that we don't have to fight the pets of Kalistes every time, but we still get into a battle, which is not like super difficult, but it slows things down. Still, I guess because the pets of Kalistes can cast Disintegrate, I'd rather fight these guys. Garbage. Alright. Patrols we don't really worry about. Okay, this is the other side of this room, I assume. I don't know what this goes. To leave. Oh, definitely no. Just another exit. You found the kitchen! The cook, an ogre, stands above a chopping block, cleaver raised. A dwarf girl struggles in his grasp. She cries. Well, Storm might be upset if we left her to die, so let's go. Guards, pets, and spiders. Apparently the pets hesitated, but they attacked us anyway. Alright, well this is a bit more interesting of a fight. Let's go... No, we need to kill the pets. They are very resistant to magic, so... Kill them. Got one. Now, one of them's trying to cast magic. Stop it. Shinga would have to take 2 back attacks to attack the other one. Fella, good. Interrupt. Excellent. Alright, if we can just stop the pets from disintegrating us, we should be fine. I think I am willing to throw in a fireball, though. I don't know how much it'll do, but it's worth a shot. Got 1. 2. Not bad, not bad. We've all got mind blank, so confusion's a waste of time. Alright, and we've got all of the pets, so we're pretty much in the clear. Old person could mess up our day. Make no mistake. I think I even put Mind Blank on Storm, because I'm such a nice Ankylo. Backstab! If I do it right. That should have been... Must have been a round switch in between Shinga's and hers turn. Alright, good fight. And we got a bit of money, doesn't matter. And maybe some good loot. We should probably detect magic. Some of this... It's just the stuff at the bottom that's probably worth checking. Not very good, unfortunately. Yeah, I was hoping for a little bit better. We could check... Well, the potion, maybe. I don't know. Maybe the ring. Nope. Potion of speed, you know, it's not bad. It's just not really something I'll probably ever use. Hey, we got some XP. The dwarf girl jumps down from the chopping block and thanks you. Hey, it was Arta. Good luck. I figured she'd probably have been eaten by now, but we managed to save her. I'll try to remember to close it this time. I rejoiced when you escaped, Storm. I felt I could face whatever death my fate decreed. When we reached the parlor and were told our duties, I prayed for that death. We are nursemaids, Storm. Nursemaids for Hellspawn. We warm their eggs, we help them hatch, we provide their sport, Her voice drops as she looks away. Feed them from our own ranks. The old and tired provide their suppers. Arta catches Storm's arm pleadingly. Kill them! You must kill the children too! Yes, all of the children. You must help the others. We feed the hellspawn of Kalistes. Sacrifices are dropped through a trapdoor in the larder. There they wait until the creatures are hungry. They are butchered and prepared as dinner. You ask more about the trapdoor. She smiles. You're standing on it. Oh, good. There is a trapdoor in the floor. No. No! Terrible plan. We're gonna clear this floor, then we're gonna rest if we can, then we're gonna put all our buffs on, and then we're gonna drop down into the pit of spiders. Sorry, we're not doing that just yet. That sounds crazy. A sumptuous repast is spread out on a table, full of dwarf fingers. It has been a long time since you've... No. No, we're not eating. No. Maggots. That's great. That's less great. Still, this is not a very big group. We'll be fine. Foolish drow. You need more than that to stop us. Alright, that's a weird room. Another guard room. We're not gonna... Nah, we can make it. Well, we got most of them to stop casting. A little bit lucky against the hold person again. Yeah, I should be more careful. That could wreck my day if I let those hit. We've had pretty good luck against hold person, so I haven't been bothering to interrupt every single one, but... probably nothing worth taking. So theoretically, we might be able to save it, rest in this room. We'll try that out once I'm done exploring, basically. Shouldn't be too many more rooms left. Lots of large rooms makes the exploration quicker. You see a room filled with scrolls. Magic is strong. Perhaps there are spells you can use. Sure. Potion of speed. Scroll of a couple semi-useful spells. Well, we always love Delayed Blast Fireball. I could definitely cast that from here. I should try to remember to use that before we go back through the portal, honestly, so... If there's a really difficult fight and I'm out of charges, that's a good thing to try. You look about. The room is just as you saw in the basin. It is a simple matter to get the key. Oh. Is it? I don't know. Did we get the key like that already? Apparently we're just fighting swarms of monsters one way or the other. There we go. Interrupted them all. Stab! Alright. No trouble. Just a random group. So... did I get the key? Or do I have to search, like, every square? That would not be as fun. I mean, maybe we've already got it. I don't know. It looks like I've been in all the rooms, though. Let me just double check my guide, just so we can save a little bit of time. That's the one we're on, and I've been in each room, I think. What would have happened if you ate the food, though, just for interest's sake? The food is poisoned. Of course it is. What'd you think? I guess that's it. I think the black dots... right, that's the way down. 19 was the teleporter. There's a weird symbol here I didn't go to. That must be staircase. I never actually stood on that spot specifically. And that's stairs. So we can go back there. Maybe that's the way up and down if you don't want to take the chute. I'm going to try these lower rooms to see if we can rest. And then we're going to go down. I'm pretty sure that's everything. Just, you know, the enemy encounter rate is very high in here. So I feel like I'll save everybody a little bit of time by not full exploring everything. Oh, look! So when you re-enter the room, it tells you can rest it. So yeah, I was right. Let's just go through all the spells real quick. All the memorization. We have definitely cast a lot of magic in the last few areas. Okay, so I'm going to try to do this as quick as I can, but, you know, I got to cast a few spells here. So Mind Blank needs to be on basically everyone. I'll even put it on Storm. And then Mind Blank can be, that was 1, 2, 3, then 4. Then 5. So we've got a spare Mind Blank after all that. That's pretty good. And what else do we need? It's probably worth putting Shield. I mean, I don't know what it does exactly, but I'll put Shield on anyway. We can do Resist Fire on everyone, because they definitely do Fireball. Resist Cold we could also do, but nobody seems to cast Cone of Cold, and there's no white dragons. Other than that, long-term spells, there's not that many. That was the main one. I'll Pray before we go down, but it doesn't last very long. Everyone could probably cast Shield. Oh, I forgot, Enlarge. That's a good one. Enlarge lasts a pretty long time. Shield, and then Enlarge Blue, Enlarge Rodica, and then Christiana, Shield, and then she loves enlarging people, I've heard in the comments. And Pixel. That's everyone enlarged and shielded. Those are the ones that last a fairly long time. So before we drop down, we'll put a couple more on that are a bit more short-term. But that covers the majority of the spells, I hope. I might put a Globe of Invulnerability on before we drop down. Alright, so before we go in there, final preparations. Prayer will last like 20 or 30 steps, it's not bad. Bless is only 6 steps. Technically you can put Mirror Image on, but it doesn't last very long either. Fella could have protection from fire as well, which is special for him. Is there any other useful... It's basically just Globes of Invulnerability at this point. Alright. There's a few other buffs that we could have done, like Fire Shield, but... And we have enough globes memorized that we can do this twice, I think. Some people 3. Thrice. Alright. Alright, we're pretty much fully buffed up. There's not too many other buffs we could even put on. Let's do this. Down the chute! You reach the bottom of your descent. A hellish sight greets you. Bound creatures moan in fear at your presence. Please don't take me. I'm stingy. I'm tough. I'm just skin and bones. Slaves are rescued. You set about untying them, but they remained listless. What's the use? We'll never be free unless Kalistes and her children are dead. We didn't even get in one fight. I'm gonna waste all of my spells. Quick, attack me. Try to cast magic on us, I dare you. I double dog dare you. Just try it. That'll never work. Well, it'll work on... It could have worked on Shinger fella, but... Everyone else has a globe, so... For a little while, anyway. Ah! Just gave up on casting, even. Alright, how much longer do we have on our globes of invulnerability that we can enjoy that? Like 12 steps? 9 steps if you're a lower level mage? That's too bad. Hopefully we get a big fight in here. Dirty slaves, all female, huddle on the piles of straw. These are the women with whom I shared my prison. Help them. Please help us. Soon new eggs will hatch and the children will be hungry. Alright, we got a real fight on our hands. It's not really that bad. And what can they do if we've got the full slew of protection spells? Well, you hit Storm with an Ice Storm, because he's not a mage. Shingen fella, that's all you can hit. They're still trying, but... Did my globe wear off? They shouldn't have been able even to target anybody unless it wore off. Alright, free the slaves! Maybe get something useful while we're here? I don't know. Probably nothing useful. Not gonna worry about it. They agree to await Kalistes' death. Alright. They watch, hope, and fear warring on their faces. Filthy slaves, all male! Alright, well I guess they're all freed. We need to go crush some eggs, I think. More goons. Another goon squad. I kind of feel like I did all my buffing and it was kind of wasted. And then when we actually do run into the final encounter, I won't have the spells ready. Easier than the random encounters in that first area for the web dimension. So... check this door, I guess. Check this door. You look about at a room filled with gold and gems. You have to wonder about who guards it. Isn't this where Kalistes is supposed to be hanging out? Just Driders? We'll just throw a couple fireballs in, why not, right? Technically, this would have been a good opportunity for some just archery, just to shoot them, basically, to interrupt them. But the fireball worked. Worked better than anticipated. Not bad. I'll just delay, I guess. Probably nothing I can do. Don't you try confusion. Can't confuse us. Yeah. Mincemeat. Alright, get out of here. This is my parlor now. That was just a... No, that was guarding. There could be treasure here. Maybe. Yeah, that looks like some unique stuff, at least. We'll let, Rodica pick some up. So, probably the stuff at the bottom. Probably could take some arrows. Yeah, let's take this stuff. Of course, no one has any inventory space, even in the web dimension. It's not a very good scimitar, unfortunately. Two-handed sword, hammer, trident, I don't know, maybe. If they were a plus high enough. I guess the hammer might be better than my dagger that I keep using, so there you go. And then this stuff's probably not worth it because you'd have to not use a shield. Well, you know, now that I think about it, remember I threw that trident plus 3 away earlier? Rodica doesn't have a shield. So there's no reason she needs to use a longsword right now. She could just use a bigger weapon. And it does more damage. Alright, Rodica. It might not be in character for you, but let's throw around a two-handed longsword. Shinga's probably jealous, but he's got to equip that shield to hold the line, right? And I'd rather have a hammer than a dagger. I think it does 1d4 plus 1 rather than 1d4 or something like that. Alright, not bad. So that was the treasure room, right? And then this is another way up. So this would take us to like one of the barracks upstairs. Okay. So we can get out of here if we have to. A rack? How charming. Too bad it hasn't been cleaned lately. It's kind of gross. Whips hang on the corridor walls. Christiana takes a couple. Could probably backstab. Nope. Should have been a backstab there. I wonder why that didn't work. No casting. This will be a backstab for sure. Never a backstab. Always a bridesmaid, never a backstab. That was just a random guard, nothing to worry about. Hot braziers stand in the center of the room. Uh-oh, someone's working late. I don't know. If you're working for the drow, you're probably gonna die. Sorry, Ogre. I don't know what his job was, but he's not getting out of here alive. Oh, sure, fireball. Bet you think you're pretty cool, throwing fireballs around like you own the place. Still no backstabs. Never a backstab. At least we got a back attack. Alright, anything useful here? Could be. Probably isn't going to be that good, but we'll pick it up. I think the mace and the flail tend to work out a little bit better than, Also, I do know that, while we're in the dungeon here, I'm pretty sure Christiana would appreciate the flail. So, you can just put that drow sword away for a while and play with your flail. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the mace does a little bit better damage than the hammer does. Especially against large enemies, I believe. So might as well upgrade. Alright, well we killed an ogre for no real reason. That... Why was there no pause on the first screen of the dialogue there? That just went immediately to the second screen. That's dumb. You brandish the wand, and they keep their distance, but they circle closer and closer as though sensing your strangeness. They are too many, and after an unseen exchange, they attack. Alright, whatever. It's gonna be a fun fight. You can see the two-handed sword is pretty good against large creatures, as you may have noticed there. No magic, because Pixel got hit, unfortunately. I'm gonna try a delayed blast fireball, though. Didn't work on anything. What a shame. Every time. Freaking... Their poison's bad enough, but that disintegrate is just too much. Alright, we're fine. All is well. So what's in here that's so important that they'd have Pet of Kalistes guarding it? Same thing. Alright, let's try again with at least one of these. Works well when it hits. Okay, we gotta interrupt that. It's always gonna be they always seem to open with a disintegrate. And I just can't have that. I can't take that chance. Thank you. Good job, fella. Alright, they've all been interrupted. We should be fine. Shouldn't have stood there. That was a mistake. I guess we're just lucky that they don't require, like, +3 or better to hit or something, right? What? Why can't I target that one? I think they, like, blink, actually, after their turn's over. Maybe just can't target two different enemies on the same turn with a bow. So far, so good. Keep it up, guys. More. Like to at least give one delayed blast fireball a try. Didn't work all that well, but... Go back. Because we're in melee range, we don't want to give them that free attack. Alright, but we want to interrupt anybody that potentially could throw disintegrates. I'm sorry, Rodica. You're supposed to not get poisoned. Didn't you get the message? I'm gonna throw in another normal fireball at the very least. At least we got a couple hits. Now I'm just gonna try to smack him with a mace. Yeah! Now they're probably on defense, so watch out. Alright. That's fine, just interrupt. Go, Christiana, go! Good job not dying. Not a great hit there. See, this time I guess maybe there's like a... They have to be adjacent or something and you can shoot them on the same turn with a bow? I don't understand, that's weird. Anyway, done is done. Let's get Rodica back up. Just a little bit of poison, nothing to worry about. It's pretty super powered poison though. Very, very hard to dodge. Or resist, I guess. Alright. We're good. I'm just gonna put a save in, mostly to dissuade disintegrations. Is there really nothing else in that bottom area? Seems like a waste of an area to go to then. Maybe it's just a trap. Doesn't seem like there's anything down in this lower section, but... Maybe this is where I needed to go. A dark, mazy room lies ahead. You hear soft slurps and scuttling noises. Your amulets fade in power. Uh-oh. Pets swarm about you, but sensing the ward, do not attack. Alright, I mean, it seems like only that lower area is full of pets that just attack you no matter what. Alright, they got one spell off. That's not bad. Not too bad at all. So, why did I come into this area? It wasn't to fight endless swarms of Driders, I'll tell you that much. Oh. Got you back to your longsword again, Shinga. There you go. Alright, well this middle area is just full of infinite spiders, apparently. The lesson is don't go here. Alright, let's stop going into that mazy area. That seems like a bad idea. Apparently there's just a million spiders here. Alright, now I know that the electrical spiders here can do an awful lot of damage, so... Ray of Cold, or Cone of Cold is not a very good cone. That's the problem with electric spiders. Alright. Not even very much experience out of that. We will take a second to heal up Bella a little bit. We got lots of heal spells. We're doing just fine. We can keep this up for quite a while. Alright. Oh, you know what? Fine. I almost never even think of it, but we'll heal up Storm as well. There you go, buddy. Let's save it a go again, though. Alright, so this area I'm not a huge fan of, but feel like we got to make our way through. Every, like, 3 steps we fight a huge group of spiders. Electrical spiders get priority. Okay. Oh, come on. I didn't even move. Now this could be a trouble. Most people have a silver shield, though. I think everyone except Rodica has a way to reflect their gaze. So, maybe Medusas aren't the worst thing. Oblong gelatinous eggs. Yes, that's what we wanted. Destroy them! Everyone gets experience. No egg remains whole as you carry out your gory task. Maybe I should have saved and, you know, if I was smart, done some buffing. The commotion brings someone. Kalistes sees the ruins and screams, "How dare you!" Yeah, this would be a good time to have Global Invulnerability. Oh well, let's do it blind. Alright, we got pets, we got drow. We got more pets. We got more drow. Oh look, there she is! Armor class -9. I feel underprepared. They're gonna just spam us to death with magic. You know, I could try globing right now, but I think it's better to try to... Well, there's too many things we need to interrupt, basically. That was not good. Rodica, we got split up a little bit here. Come on. Interruptions. I need them to die. Not terrible, but... I got an idea here. Cone of Cold. Totally can work this one time. Not a great start. That's a lot of fire damage we just took. Or, not fire, ice, you know. Well, this may be a battle that we're not going to win. I mean, we'll see. Not off to a great start. Should have known crushing the eggs would cause this to happen, right? Nothing I can do. Try to kill one of the pets, I guess. Yeah, without pre-buffing, this might be not something that you can handle. They focused me down, guys. Alright, that's it. We got disintegrated, so that's not going to fly. Even if we win now, we just lost everything fella had. Well, it's actually not... No. Forget that. I did save it right before this fight. Just hold on a second. That was kind of insane, though. Like, good ambush. I thought... See, what I was expecting was there's going to be a couple groups of eggs to destroy. I wasn't expecting her to jump us immediately, and that's my own fault. So, hopefully I saved it right before there. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty close. Let me gold box companion it up here. Alright. So, clearly we'll need to do some buffs right before we go into that room. We'll have to fight a couple groups to get there again. But we're almost done with this. Now, this fight is still going to be very difficult. But I feel like if we walk in there all buffed up, at least I can't be killed with ice storms. Now, it doesn't stop the disintegrates, but, you know, at least it's something. That should have been a backstab. What's going on? Oops. Alright. The normal groups are nothing to worry about. Every step again? Alright, eyes on the prize, everybody. We're almost there. Alright, last step. Okay. HP is fine. Nothing to worry about. Oh, sorry. Goldbox Companion didn't update. Why? There we go. Sorry. You guys didn't see that. But yeah, HP is good. We've actually got quite a lot of buffs still on. Mind Blank is still working. Enlarge is fine. For some people. I guess Enlarge is only good on me. I guess, no, it's not. I'm not buffed by Enlarge anymore. What's going on? Oh, you know what it is? I cast the Enlarge on Storm, and it's still effect. Well, that's fine. Anybody else have any Enlarges? Sure we do. Pixel, enlarge yourself. And Christiana. And Rodica. I don't need to be enlarged, probably. That's probably all the charges we had. Alright. Shield is no longer up, right? So shield might help. Let's at least... I'll just go through all like the level 1 stuff first, basically. Easiest way for me to remember what's been cast. So you only had 1 shield. You can't redo that. That's been done. That's done. And shield. Alright, now this time I'm also going to put mirror image on. So that's level 2. Resist fire, is that still on everybody? Yeah, we got lots of resist fire, no problem. So let's give everyone who can get mirror image, mirror image. It's a pretty good pre-buff spell. if you know you're going to be in a fight soon. Right? Wait, no. That one. And even Fella has a mirror image ready. Good. We also may as well do his bark skin on, say, himself. And you know what? Give Storm 1 AC better. Why not? Alright, now level 3 spells. There's Prayer and there's not much else. Unless you had... Well, Blink you can't cast out of combat. I guess if you had... No, Fire Shield's here. We should probably put Fire Shields on, actually. Oh, I know, one more thing for Fella. Recast his Super Fire Protection. That's level 3. So he'll absorb fire damage for a little while. Okay, I don't think... You can't cast Dispel Evil out of combat. So that's all the Cleric buffs now done. So there's still a couple Mage buffs. Primarily Globe. Iron Skin, I really wish I knew what it did better, but let's at least cast it. Anybody that's got Iron Skin should have it. I really don't know if that's going to help much, but... Or at all, even, but, you know. Same thing with Shield. Like, some of these spells, I just... We've got them, but I don't know if they're going to help. Now, the question is, do we go with Fire Shield? There's sort of a pro-con here. This will reflect damage in melee, which is awesome. But... no matter what we attune it to, it will open us up to double damage from the other form. But if we've got Globe of Invulnerability, we're fine. Alright, so I've decided. Cast. So normally... I'm not even sure if it works against Ice Storm. It doesn't really matter. We'll go with Hot, though. Hot would protect against ice damage. And then we've got resist fire anyway to reduce... so, like, instead of taking double damage from Fireball, we probably just take normal damage, I would guess. But let's put Fire Shield on everyone who you can. So if they take a physical hit, they will reflect damage ×2, which is pretty strong. You know, the only spell I forgot to probably memorize is Haste. This might be a good time for Haste, actually. Would have been a really good time for Haste. Alright, I think that's all of those. And then the last spell, you always want to cast it at the end, is Globe. Because this, once you've cast it, you can't cast level 4 or lower spells on yourself. Even friendly spells. So, wish me luck, everybody. I've got everything except Haste. And Haste, well, that would have been a nice upgrade, actually. I forgot to memorize it. Alright. I don't think anyone, like... I have 4 people that could have memorized it. I didn't give it to anyone. I just prioritized Blink and Fireball and stuff. I really should have just kept 1 Haste. Oh well. It's possible that these Potions of Speed have that effect. We'll give it a try. He's speedy. Well, it doubled his movement. I don't know if it's doubled the number of attacks. But that's that. Did we get 2 of those or just 1? Potion of Speed. Alright. You 2 can be speedy. Hopefully it lasts at least 1 step. Alright, we'll save it here. Fully buffed except for Haste. If we needed Haste, we can go back and rest if we had to. So, let's do this thing. Destroy everything. No egg remains. Kalistes is not impressed. Someone is already casting magic. But we can ignore a lot of it. In fact, there's almost no spell that the Drow can cast that's a problem. As long... Well, it'll hurt the non-globe wearers. So Shinga and Fella could take Ice Storms and Fireballs. Everyone else is protected. So then maybe the priority is just to get rid of the pets as quickly as you can. So, we're going to find out if Shinga does in fact get 4 attacks. He does in fact. So the Potion of Speed is like Haste. That's really, really good. Yeah, that's how we're going to do it. We're going to focus down those pets. Is there any magic that would be useful? There's always magic that could be useful. I I wonder if I cast a blade barrier in the middle here, if it'll stop Kalistes from moving over. I doubt this is gonna work. Haha, you can't interrupt me. Nice try. Okay, watch out. That one hit his mirror image. That time we were saved by the mirror image. That's great. Alright, Rodica, first priority. I know we've got lots of magic, but... Alright, fella, you've been hasted as well. You're gonna go for this pen. Missed once. Alright, so apparently Kalistes has some sort of ranged attack as well. Too bad. Lots of magic incoming. Try to finish this one off. Dang it! Right, they must blink after they attack. Well, I say that. I never know for sure. It's hard to say. So far... Well, Disintegrate worked on Storm. That's fine. So the good news is... this one only had one charge of Disintegrate. He wasted it on Storm, who I don't care so much about. Okay. Please finish this one off. Alright, good. Now, fella, start chopping through these. I don't know how are they even able to target us with hold person? Oh, sorry, your thing's been scrolled off. Shouldn't Globe of Invulnerability still be up? Yeah. I don't think hold person should even be targetable. Well, maybe you can target it, it just doesn't, it never takes effect. But anyway, like we shouldn't need to worry about that. Okay, did you notice if we try to aim here, we can't actually target the pet? It's had its turn and it's phased out. That's what's happened. Is there any magic that would be useful here? Fella needs healing. It wouldn't be a terrible idea to put blink on everybody as well. But I couldn't because you've got globe on, so you can't cast that on yourself anymore. It's fine. Globe is more important. Dispel evil though. Well, it might work. It's hard to say for sure. We could also try to nuke a little bit here. I don't know how effective this will be, but that was really effective. I'm glad I did that. Alright, any other spells? Anything else you'd like to try? Unfortunately, it's unlikely. I mean, Cloud Kill might work. It at least has more chance of at least dealing damage rather than the Blade Barrier, which seems to do so little. I'll still try it. It's dealing damage, so that's good. Okay, we still can't target it. It'll get a free attack if we move out, though. Well, is there anything we can... We could cycle all the way around, walk around it, and attack the champion. Magic. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. We've still got a lot of drow to kill. We could Dimension Door around, technically, to teleport, but... Let's try another Delayed Blast. They can't just keep ignoring it forever. That was a bit better. Alright, Shinga! I wonder if it's a new round yet. Nope. It's a tough fight, that's for sure. We've got an awful lot of drow. I guess we're just lucky there's no large iron golems. Alright, it's gotta be a new turn. Yeah, we can target finally. Alright, that one's down. Alright, now I've not been doing a whole lot of usefulness here. You know what? I'm tired of this. Meteor Swarm it is. Alright, Christiana. Time to start just killing some solo guys. It'd be nice to, it'd actually be really nice to get some disintegrates, or not disintegrates, backstabs in there. It would work really well, I think. Fella, make sure you heal yourself before you die, I think. Alright, Meteor Swarm. I don't want to hit myself, but I think this is safe. We'll see. So apparently Kalistes is probably immune to all magic. I figure if a Meteor Swarm, which is level 9... Well, she's only got 54 HP, wow. She's not a very high level, but she must be immune to basically all magic. Yeah, if a level 9 spell doesn't affect her, then there's not much else we can do. Other than... Well, once a hasted Shinga gets up there, she's toast, but... We got some people to kill first here. Alright, you take care of this one. Maybe we can get a backstab even here. Excellent, good job, fella. No, we've got to turn in between. So no backstabs. Let's see. Well, they're not hitting us. They're barely dealing any damage, so that much is good. Let's try. You know, I don't get to try this very often. That one tried to run away. Alright, well, I got hit by Kalistes. She actually didn't do very much damage to me, interestingly enough. Alright, I was going to cast Destruction on the Drow Champion, but... Now we're going to fight Kalistes. Just me and her, mano a mano. And you know what, Rodica, you can help me out, I think. She's not very tough, apparently. Alright, we got this. The trick, the big trick, was Globe of Invulnerability, and Haste is always so good. I mean, this is why I never use it. It's too powerful, basically. I love it, but, like, I feel bad using it, so... I should still memorize a couple charges and only use it in emergencies. Or big boss fights, like this, you know. Sorry, no singing. But yeah, we're done. We win. As soon as Fella gets a turn. There we go. Oh, he actually couldn't make it. There you go. 47,000 experience. New record, everybody. We actually just finished the final battle music. So what do you think? Anything worth keeping? It's probably the end of our time in this dimension, but... We can see what we got. Let's give it to, Christiana. The spear that slew... Actually, it wasn't the spear that slew her. We slew her with... Who was it? Was it just Rodica that walloped her with a two-handed sword? Just chopped her head right off, probably. Actually, a pretty good spear. Too bad we can't keep it. Bastard sword +4, long sword +4. Nice! Look at all this stuff. Two-handed sword +4 is really good, actually. It's even better than what we used to kill the boss with. Cool. It's just a shame we won't be able to do anything with it. Alright. You have it! The ring! You must hurry back to the realms. Congratulations! You look up to see the slave. He no longer looks helpful. Wait, the slave that tried to kill us? Why would we bring him with us? He speaks. Wait, what's all this? 40? The slave revealed. Excellent! I couldn't have done it better myself. My master will be most pleased. You did away with one of his greatest enemies and captured one of his most desired prizes. All without him needing to sacrifice a single one of his own. Yes, I was carefully chosen and trained for years before I could even infiltrate this den of excess. But my stay is over now, as soon as you hand me the ring. His gaze darkens. You wouldn't be thinking of denying me, would you? I promise you, my master trained me well. This creature, he prods at Kalistes' still form with a toe, was a blundering, graceless idiot. No subtlety, no art, no depth. But I promise you, Tanatel has all this, and he's gifted me with enough to deal with the likes of you. Now, I will agree that Kalistes was not actually that strong, but that doesn't mean that this guy is going to stop us. Give me the ring now! I'm not alone! Oh no! Earth Elemental! Oh, wait. Well, those things are interesting. Bido Moander. So these guys are, I fought them before. It's been a while. Let me see if they're in our journal. Is there an enemy for Moanders? Spiders. No bits of Moander anywhere, hey? I forget their exact gimmick. I think they get a lot of attacks per round, and I think they're like immune to fire or something. It should be fine, though. So I guess we could have kept the equipment and given someone a long sword as well, but I think we'll be okay here. So, you think they're immune to Blade Barrier, though? Or if we're going to be finally fighting enemies that are not all, magic immune, and that's... They're not going to have a very good time, in my opinion. Oh. Well, Shinga, you're going to have to get slightly targeted. Actually did not do that much damage. Well, there's lots of bits. I'm just going to put it over here. Didn't do anything. Amazing. Oh, we still got haste? That's great. Oh, do they have, like, damage resistance or something? We seem to be doing very little damage. At least the Earth Elemental took some hits. They're pretty tough. Alright, so they seem to take like half damage or something. So what if we hit them with like a cone of cold or something? Or a couple. That did a reasonable amount of damage. Look at enemies that aren't magic resistant. Suddenly, it's not that bad. I'm pretty sure fire won't work though, so it has to be ice storm or cone. Lightning probably would work, I guess. Lightning scales well. Plus, you can maybe reflect it on the wall even. Okay, they're apparently immune to lightning. Lightning and fire, I guess? Oh wow, this is fine. This is over, nothing to worry about. They may be tanky, but they don't hit very hard. Congratulations again! So we're done, right? I need to end the episode pretty soon, so let's get out of here and wrap this up. Is there like a convenient way out? So there's probably like 2 egg rooms. Oh, come on! We've killed Kalistes. Can't you guys just go home? Final battle's over. There's no need to fight every 5 steps, right? I suppose I could revive our dwarf friend, but... he won't even have any equipment, so... what's the point? Alright. Try to get out of here quicker. Oh, you know what? Just because I'm trying to... it's already been a really long episode. I gotta get out of here. I want to wrap up this dimension today so we can start fresh on a new area next time. Let's, real quick here... we'll make the fights a bit faster. I feel like once you've killed the boss, you probably shouldn't have to worry about random encounters. So, if they're still going to keep random encountering us, I'm just going to make it go faster. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't make much difference. It just speeds up a little bit. Wrong way. We need to go out. Up. And I wonder if, yeah, this took stuff, right, so that was on the map. I wonder if this teleporter works now. No. So we have to actually go out the main door. Okay. Alright, luckily, the pets in the parlor died with Kalistes, so you're not even supposed to fight pets of Kalistes anymore. You stand in front of an enormous structure. Well, we've already dealt with it. Oh, so the only way to get in was through the village. Of course. Well, that makes some sense. Why are there still pets of Kalistes around? Alright, let's get out of here. Yeah, they've got the ward. They can't come at us. We got a ward. Plus, they should notice that we're way too powerful. Oh, also, one last thing. I felt bad. Here you go, Storm. At least you're alive. You might not have any equipment, but you're alive. Turned him from a pile of dust back into a proper dwarf. More pets. Okay, well, luckily we escaped pretty effectively through there. Alright, and this should be the end. Alright. Back to Limbo. What are you talking about? I don't know what this guy is talking about. We totally rescued his sister. Seems like some of these quest chains aren't, like, totally finalized. Whatever, I'm out of here. See you later, Storm. Oh, and of course, gold box crashes. Thanks. Traveling back through the gate, you've arrived at Elminster's cave. The crystal ring! This is well indeed. I can't actually have gold box open right now. I'll have to look this up the old way. Journal entry 82. Not like it saves us much time the other way, but... With this ring, Kalistes robbed the sun of its light. Now that she is lost, it will shine again. This is a bitter blow to Bane. In the eternal night, forced by the power of the crystal ring, creatures of darkness were free to wander as they would. Now, at least, they are confined to nocturnal activity. No longer will vampires fly at noon. That sounds like some good progress was made. Let's get out of here. Back to the realms. And we'll lose all of our gear we found, but that's the way it is. Yay! Of course, realize that any items from the Elder Dimension will be destroyed. There's nothing we can do. Elminster guides you back. If ye may pick up what ye have stored, if ye wish. I was hoping to be able to train here. Can I, save? Can I load it back up in DOSBox, please? So that I can just save, so I can, level up really quickly. Alright, good. We got gold box back. Just had to make a fresh save without the dwarf in our party. Don't worry about him back in, the web dimension. I'm sure he made it out. Alright, so I'm gonna train, just because we got a bunch of level ups, so we should show that off, and then we'll basically end the episode. So, Shinga! It says Shinga. Why does it say Pixel on your screen? Something weird's going on. Level up. There we go. Now it's working. Okay. So, Shinga got a level up. Congratulations. Fella got a cleric level up. And again. And now he's actually got 3 cleric levels up. He will no longer gain any new spells. I think we're basically maxed out on clerics. That's fine. He's got as many spell slots as he's going to get. He keeps getting a little bit of HP. That's nice. Pixel will keep getting new spells, though, for a little while. Christiana getting some more cleric spells. Good. Fighter 18, basically worthless, unfortunately. Thief level 21, definitely basically worthless at this point. I mean, maybe your saving throws are better. And Fighter 18, not really worth it. Oh look, I get magic level ups. And a cleric level up. Alright, well, we got a whole bunch of level ups for everybody. Big, long dungeon like that. It's pretty fair. So I will have to re-equip everybody, and I'll be doing that off camera, because that'll take a bit of fiddling around, obviously. You can see what equipment came back with us. So the rings should have lasted. The drow stuff lasted again. Probably not much else. So let's call that an episode. I guess that's the one piece of gear we actually managed to take home with us. One ring. It's the only thing we found in there that we got to keep. Alright, that's fine. I'll get the storage set up, and I will meet you guys back on the realms once we're ready for the next episode. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you've enjoyed, and have a great day.